To another production of Park TV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we are at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park on a snowy Minneapolis Metro night, bringing you non-conference boys hockey featuring the Moorhead Spuds all the way up there from Mariucci County in Moorhead, Minnesota. They've made the trek in the snowstorm to play the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. I am Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. This might be the only sports event going on in the Twin Cities at the high school amateur level, and I am glad you're with us, and we're going to be bringing you a great matchup between Benilde-St. Margaret's. They come in with a 2-2-0 record against Moorhead 2-3, and there is the goaltender for Moorhead, Kai Weigel, a sophomore, 5'11", 165-pounder, comes in with a 3.55 goals against average. And we're underway just like that. Benilde in white and red going left to right. And again, glad you're with us. What I expect to be a great matchup between Outstate and Metro. All right, Moorhead Spuds in dark. That is number 3 with the puck, Gavin Lindberg. He's a senior, 180 pounds. Bounces the puck off the backboards. Now it's out for Benilde as they break it out. Number 21, Ben Norris. And now it's dumped into the Spud zone by number 20, that's Mitchell Dockman. Now the Spuds pick it up on the left wing. Nice quick pass as they go across the line. Again, that's Lindberg, and right in on net, and that is the first test for Mason McElroy, who is the goaltender for Benilde. His goals against average, 1.47. So right away, that's a noticeable statistical difference between these two teams. 3.55 versus 1.47. Okay, now here comes Benilde's number 15, breaking it out, Ryan Guerin. Guerin across the line, goes right across the goal crease, out to the point, that's number 16, Yakish. Brady Yakish, the senior, very experienced, keep an eye on him. Plays a very tough defense there at the blue line. Puck against the far boards. Jockeying for that puck, comes out, and that's number 14, Gavin Reed, and they'll regroup just over the blue line. Now Yakish brings it across, quick, nice pass, he's right in front, backhanded shot. And a save by Weigel, number 10, Drew Stewart, the leading point getter for Benilde this year. He has 6 points, 3 goals, 3 assists, and he basically had a little mini breakaway, didn't he? And what a pass by Yakish. That cannot be overemphasized, his vision of the ice there to see his counterpart, Stewart, open. But what a save also by Weigel. Okay, play back underway. We're just underway here at the Rec Center. You're watching Park TV 16 Sports. Again, glad you're with us as the Spuds try to break it out to center ice. Now played by number 3, that's Mason Stenger, sophomore for the Red Knights. Now played by Weigel against the boards, as the Spuds are having a little difficult time clearing the puck. A nice forecheck so far by the Red Knights. That's center ice, Yakish. Now number 22 plays it, or excuse me, that's Rearson. And the Red Knights now Sarzan. He'll play it into the zone and they'll chase it. Down in there for Benilde, that's number 8, Gino Gotti. Now into the corner. Number 37 for the Red Knights, A.J. Pauley. And the puck comes out in front of the goal, and now here come the Spuds. Cross-rink pass. That was a little bit fantastical. I thought that he'd connect on it, but the Spuds trying to control the puck in the Benilde zone. Now played behind the net. Number 16, that's Carson Triggs, another leading scorer for the Spuds. Keep an eye on him tonight. Quick action back and forth, and now coming right in, wrist shot, rebound, another save by McElroy. 2 great saves. He did give up some dangerous rebounds, but he made 2 great saves as he kept his position, and now the puck comes back out to center ice. But probably the best scoring opportunity for either team tonight as the Spuds came right in there, but McElroy was equal to the test. And here they come back on the near side, number 16 again, Carson Triggs. And now that is Yakish. Drop pass back to number 14, Gavin Reed. Reed now, and now back to Yakish. He dumps it, and they'll spin it around. Picked up by Weigel. Nice job by Weigel to control that puck. Now it's at the point. Number 14, Reed, wrist shot. And the puck is out of play, or no, yeah, it was saved. Oh, why did they blow that whistle? I'm not quite sure. But regardless, Here is, look at that hit there at center ice. I didn't even see that. That was right. You know, there was, we saw, showed that replay to show that great scoring opportunity, but did you see the hit?
Walked into a wall.
All right, play back underway. Red Knights trying to control it, comes out to center ice, and they'll shoot it back in. Now the Spuds have it right back in the Benilde zone. That's Lurvik, number 4, back to play it. Spuds come away with it, controlling it in the zone. A quick shot and a turn there by number 27, Ian Ness, the junior for Moorhead. Now Moorhead behind the net. Spin move by Ness. Still chasing it is Ness. Down goes number 19, Harper Bentz for the Spuds, and now the puck is controlled by the Red Knights. That's Adam Marshall. And Marshall tried a huge 3-line pass. You talk about 2-line passes, that was a 3-line pass attempt, but they're gonna call icing, and that brings a stoppage at 12:52 in the first period, and boy, it has been a quick-paced first period. I think it's the first icing call we've had tonight. Okay, face-off, back in the Red Knights zone. In to take the draw for the Red Knights, number 20, Mitchell Dockman. He'll be facing number 10, Joe Corton, a junior. And we're about to get going here. Still 0-0, no score, but very entertaining hockey so far. Lots of good skating on both teams. Now behind the net and an opportunity right in front. The puck goes right through the centering pass and back out to neutral ice. Now picked up by number 6, Tristan Sarsland. To Ben Thompson along the boards now with Norris. Now Thompson back, he'll regroup. Both teams really good at forechecking. Now the puck comes all the way down and another icing call against the Red Knights. So that's a little bit of a frustration there as both teams have great forechecks in my opinion from what I've seen. Both two good defensive hockey teams, at least that's what on display so far as we look at Nets coach John Ammerman for the Moorhead Spuds. All right, face-off back in the Red Knight zone, controlled by Brady Yakish. Yakish, centering pass, and what a pass that was, and back and forth. That was to number 26, Aiden Wallstrom. Now in front, backhand pass, saved by Weigel, rebound and a goal! He gets his own rebound. Number 23 for the Red Knights, Peter Geertsen, the junior. 5'10", 155-pounder. Right there, got the backhand and then got his own rebound. What a heads-up play by him. There he is, number 23, Geertsen, puts the Red Knights up on top here. That goal comes with 12:08 remaining, and here's the replay once again. Nice pass there by number 15, Ryan Gearin, as he reached around. Beautiful pass. And they should almost give number 23, Peter Geertsen,
23,
an
Peter
assist and a goal on his
Geertsen.
own play. Here's Yakish right away, and that comes right in on Weigel. Geertsen from Gearin at 4:22. Red Knights up on the Spuds, 1-0, and meanwhile, referees not wasting any time getting play underway. We now have a face-off back in the Spud zone, and I get the feeling that the Red Knights are starting to smell blood here. They want to put these guys away early here in the first period. Up to the Spuds here to see if they can answer, and they have some talent out on the ice in their own right, no question about it. Okay, now in the Red Knight zone, puck comes out to center ice. Chasing it there was Stewart, almost a high stick there by number 16 for Moorhead, Carson Triggs. Been calling his name a lot tonight along with Gavin Lindberg. Now behind the net, Sarsland, puck taken right away from him, no centering pass. Marshall overskates it, now behind the net. And a quick shot from behind by Lindberg. Spuds still keeping the pressure on. We approach 11 minutes remaining, first period. Now right in front, and just missing on that again was number 16, Carson Triggs. It's like Triggs and Lindberg and the rest of the Spuds, but those two have been mounting most of the effort here for the Spuds, and they do earn an icing call here. As we go to the replay, number 5 kicks it around the boards. That's Colby Creer, and right there, that's a tough angle. But McElroy was right there guarding that right post. And this is our corner camera Anybody that listens to me knows I love that corner camera. It's such a great angle. Okay, Spuds control the face-off. Stick is down by Yakish. I don't think he broke it. No, that was number 8 actually that lost his stick. Gino Gotti, he gets back into the action though in time. Now centering pass right there against the thing. Loose puck. Nobody there for Moorhead though. Only Red Knights, and they clear the puck. And the play goes on. Trying to keep it in the zone, and the Red Knights do manage to get it out now into the Spud zone. Playing it is number 17, Kalipkoski. Puck comes right in, and they draw the whistle. And I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it went up into the net, but look at that replay right there. Oh, what a nice poke of the puck. I didn't notice that till the replay. Number 6, Cody Martinson, 5'11" senior. That was brilliant. It just, there was no one there to take advantage, but that was brilliant by Cody Martinson for the Spuds. Okay, play back underway, 10-11, and now we're gonna have our first penalty, or is that an offside? Yep, we're gonna get a penalty, and I think it's gonna come on the Red Knights. Right there, maybe? It looks like, yeah, number 3 is going in the box. There he is, Mason Stenger. There's Mick. This is the local counselor. It's okay. All right, 2 minutes though for the Spuds. A chance for them to even it up here. And right away the Red Knights on the penalty kill. Clear that puck. So interference is the call on Stenger. So the Moorhead Spuds with the first power play of the night, down 1-0, now less than 10 minutes remaining in period number 1. Centering pass right in front, didn't get a lot on it, was number 19, Harper Bentz. But the pass was right there and he was in a great position, just couldn't execute it with his stick. And the Red Knights successfully clear the puck. 1:21 remaining in the player advantage, 9:28 remaining in the period. Puck now into the Red Knight zone, and they'll chase it and try to control it. That's number 22, Aaron Rearson, for the Spuds. Cleared out by 16, Lindbergh. Pass in the slot. Good defense by Yakish. He forced that puck back out on the perimeter. Now coming right in, and Stewart this time deflects it. Now behind the boards, that's number 19 playing it, Bentz. Puck loose, picked up by Yakish. Yakish weaving, now he's on the power play almost, it looks like. 3-on-2 for the Red Knights, and the give and go to Yakish as he comes right in on Weigel. And Weigel stuck his neck in there and held strong and made that save, but that takes some courage and bravery. Watch Yakish on the fly. And the give and go, and he tried to tip it in. It was beautifully executed, wasn't it? And Weigel was there to answer. That is great hockey, folks. Even if it didn't result in the goal, that is great, great hockey right there. Yakish now trying to bat the puck out of the zone, but it's kept in by number 18, Thomas Schrader. And again, remember, the Spuds are still on the power play. 21 seconds remaining in their player advantage. 8:30 to go in period number 1 from the rec center, and a quick short angle shot taken by number 13, Justin Stahlberger. Just deflected out, and the Spuds still 6 seconds now remaining in the player advantage. They've got to hurry here. Now in front on his knees, playing it, quick shot, and McElroy just doing a superb job in nets. Nothing dramatic about him, just great, great fundamentals from what I can see from McElroy so far tonight. Now right in front, on the doorstep, and it misses. And they're buzzing the Spuds, and they still have control. Both teams at full strength, 7:50 remaining, period number 1. Puck banked behind the net, comes all the way around, picked up by number 27, that's Ian Ness. Ness now in the corner, gives it up to number 18, Schrader. Spuds now control, quick shot. Pad save by McElroy into the corner. Now the puck comes out, and he's unable to keep it in, was number 4, the defenseman Joe Schiller, and he'll have to regroup. And a quick pass as they caught the Red Knights on a change, possibly, but they did recover well. Number 5, Ben Thompson, caught up, but that was heads-up play by the Spuds and also heads-up play by the Red Knights. That was interesting right there in and of itself, wasn't it? You could see it on your screen how the Red Knights were all over to the boards, and they come right in there now. Number 10 with a quick wrist shot over the net. That's Joe Corton. And that centering pass intercepted by Sarsland. But the Red Knights now having a difficult time trying to clear the puck lately. Thompson now between the net. Now puck in front, and here's a chance for the Red Knights to break it out with number 9, Adam Marshall. Marshall dumps it in, chasing it is Sarsland. And Weigel smartly just smothers that puck to take the momentum down and calm it down. Well done there, I felt, by Ty Weigel. As we watched this replay, there's a centering pass, and that just about missed. Number 13, Justin Stahlberger, had a golden opportunity, but the Red Knights are playing great defensive hockey, and McElroy's been outstanding in net so far. Okay, now, number 3, that is again Gavin Lindberg. Now down on the ice, 18, Thomas Schrader. 6:18 remaining in period number 1. 1-0 our score. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Live from the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. And now we're gonna have a whistle and a penalty. And that was away from the play, but Gavin Lindberg, and he made no protest. He skated right to it. It's like he knew it, took responsibility. And there's Santa in there to take care of him. Let's see what happened here. He comes in. Huh. I'm not sure what you're gonna call that. I don't know, he did lower his shoulder. I don't know. Anyway, first power play for the Red Knights.
It's been assessed to the Spuds. Number 3, Gavin Lindberg, 2 minutes for tripping.
Tripping?
Time of the penalty, 53. Lindberg up the Spuds, off for tripping at 10.
With the shoulder? How do you trip with the shoulder? I'm not so sure about that, but that's not for me to decide. Okay, Red Knights power play, first time tonight. They're up 1-0. 5:42 remaining. Yakish, he is a fun player to watch, that number 16. Just in control, always. All right, now Marshall will chase it. 1:23 remaining in the player advantage. 5:27 remaining in period number 1. Nice job by Moorhead clearing the puck. Sarsland. Wow, great. Passing there, Stewart now. Wasn't sure where he was going with that. Gives it up to number 4 for the Spuds, Joe Schiller. Now Marshall against the boards. Yakish. Yakish centering. Marshall with a quick shot, goes wide right off the backboards. Comes back out to the point. 45 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Yakish puts the moves onto the right, spins back around. Stewart's at the point, he gives it to him. Now to the cross rink to the other side. Sars with a quick wrist shot. And that just goes wide left. Hard against the boards. 30 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Now Stewart. Sarsland leaves it for Stewart. He comes in the middle, puts the move on. He's going to give the wrist shot. No, gives it up to Marshall. Marshall puts the fans on the shot, and that allows the Spuds to clear the puck with 18 seconds. But Sarsland is able to intercept it right at mid-ice, but now the Spuds do clear it once again, and that should take care of the player advantage. But here comes Ben Thompson. They got 6 seconds. They got a chance here. One more rush with the player advantage. Moorhead at full strength, but they still have a chance here. Number 12 playing it for the Red Knights. Chasing it is Gotti, played by number 23 for the Spuds, Joe Granner. And here they come with Gavin Lindberg on the near side. Quick wrist shot, deflected in front by the glove. He gave up the rebound, but then he's able to smother it. McElroy, so far, perfect in nets tonight. They don't have the shots on goal stats, but watch this replay. Great hockey action. He tried to just beat him right there. Not sure he really wanted to let that go, and then he thought better of it, didn't he? Quick wrist shot blocked by Reed. Great defensive hockey here by the Red Knights. Now batted down to himself, number 22. That's Aaron Rearson, the junior for Moorhead, now behind the net. Played by number 14, that is Gavin Reed. Oh, he almost lost it to his own net there. Look at the forecheck by Moorhead. They are very aggressive right now. Off the boards, beautiful pass off the boards to number 13, Justin Stahlberger. Defenseman change on that. Deep penetration of the puck now taken here by the Red Knights, number 23, Peter Rearson. And he'll dump it while the Red Knights change. Chasing it nicely there, number 17, that's Caleb Koski. And now the Spuds clear the puck. 2:43 remaining now, period number 1. Thompson now to play it off the boards, trying to clear the puck with Stewart. There for the Spuds, Aaron Rearson. Now comes number 5, Ben Thompson. Nice pass ahead to Marshall. He gives it up back to Marshall right in front. And an easy save as Marshall goes to the ice. As the referee comes over to watch those two. Watch the hit here. The intensity level is huge here at the rec center. Watch Marshall come right in and take the hit. Good save there by Weigel. Face off to his left now. 2:22 remaining. Controlled by the Red Knights. Now the Spuds take possession in their own zone. That's number 8 with it, Andrew Searles. And cross wing pass gets by. We got a breakaway. 2 on none. Quick and a shot and a goal. What a play by the Spuds. Number 18, Thomas Schrader, to number 3, Gavin Lindberg. And he held the puck, Schrader did, just long enough to get McElroy to commit. Right there, he went down, and that's what signaled the pass, and he hit the open net. What a play by the Spuds, and they tie it up at 1. That goal comes with 2:06 remaining. And if you're just joining us, you're in for a treat. This is great boys hockey action, and look at our corner camera bringing you that action. And then you get the referee coming in there. It doesn't get more beautiful than that. We've got great camera operators here.
Number 3,
right,
Gavin
tied
Lindberg.
at 1, now under 2 minutes
Assist
to
on the
go.
goal to number 18,
Can the
Thomas
Red Knights
Schroeder.
answer here with less than 2 to go in period number 1? Now in front, Schroeder. And now Lindberg, he comes right in on McElroy. Puck still loose, no whistle, puck still loose, and there it is. As the players are tangled, and we've got ourselves a war here, folks. These teams don't like each other at all. Look at that play. As it is getting rough. And look at the referee right there. I was just gonna comment that I love the referee. Until he saw that puck frozen, he's not a quick whistle referee. And he was right there to make sure he got it right. And that's all you want is justice for both teams, and that ref was there to make sure. All right, 1-1 our score, 1:20 remaining. Spuds with the momentum here, clearly at the waning moments of period number 1. Puck comes back out to center ice now. Chased by Rearson, who got goal number 1 for the Red Knights. Both teams have 2 wins on the year. Early in the season, that went off the post. What a wrist shot that was by number 19, Harper Bentz. My goodness. 49 seconds remaining, and here come the Spuds again. Mind you, they were on a bus for at least 5 hours today. So there's a lot of pent-up energy with those kids being in a bus in a snowstorm. Although I don't know if it was snowing in Moorhead. I think the snowstorm is more in the southern part, but they drove into it, that's for sure. All right, now number 22 with 25 seconds remaining. That's Aaron Rearson for the Spuds. Keeping the pressure on, quick turn and a shot by number 10, Joe Corton. Centering pass, Corton fans on that, 15 seconds remaining. Putt still controlling. I think this is going to be a good, nice time for the Red Knights to get a period off here. They need a chance to regroup, as right now Moorhead seems to be applying all the pressure, at least in the last 5 or 6 minutes of this period number 1. As we look at this replay, and that went right off the post. But that's still great goaltending, because if it had been more inside, I think McElroy was there. So the post, he's using all the angles that he needs to keep that puck out of the net. And there is the buzzer signaling the end of period number 1. Our score is 1-1. Come on back for period number 2. I promise you it will be great.
This is my husband, Alex Hussey. Alex is about 2 weeks away from coming home.
I was point man in foot patrol, and I stopped on the bomb. Lost my legs and my left hand in an explosion.
And he suffered a severe traumatic brain injury.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
There are so many mountains to climb, and we do it together.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
To watch Alex take on this mountain, that's what this is all about.
DAV provides a lifetime of support to veterans of every generation, helping more than 1 million veterans each year.
Alex has conquered this mountain. That's something he won't forget.
With the right support, there are no limits.
Look at that smile! You did it!
But there's more to be done, and more victories to be won.
This has meant so much.
Thank you, DAV.
Alex Hussey, thank you for your service. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Welcome back to the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. You are watching ParkTV 16 on location. We are about to begin period number 2 with the Moorhead Spuds visiting Benilde-St. Margaret's. Our score is tied at 1 after a very exciting, very fast-paced skating game between Benilde and Moorhead. Benilde got out in front with their first goal, and then the Spuds came back and really dominated the last 5 minutes and got a power play goal on sort of a breakaway for Lindbergh, getting the goal for the Red Knights in period number 1. As we look at the schedule for the Red Knights coming up, they've got Cretin-Derham Hall, and that is a big matchup as I shift gears here to the schedule. Cretin-Derham Hall, very good. They're ranked in the top 10. And I noticed Benilde, I think they've slipped out of the top 10, probably because of their 2-2 start. But I expect they'll be back up in there very soon, but not before tonight. They're playing a very tough outstate Mariucci conference team in Moorhead. And that's a tough conference up there against the likes of Roseau and Warroad, big hockey communities. But now they've made the trek down here to play the Red Knights. So many events are canceled due to the snowstorm, but this one is on. And glad you're with us. All right, we're back underway here. Period number 2, the Red Knights this time going from right to left. McElroy in nets for the Red Knights still, as is Kai Weigel for the Spuds. And the Spuds now will play it back into their own zone. 1-1 our score after 1. And now the play in the Spud zone. It's been a while since the Red Knights have controlled the puck in the Spud zone. We'll see if the intermission allowed them a chance to regroup and re-strategize. And now comes Marsh on the left side. He's got Stewart on his left, and the shot tried to hit number 19, his teammate Brendan McMorrow. First time I've called his name. He was right in on net, but the puck came out and rebounded. Now back into the Red Knight zone. Brady Yakish fighting there with number 16, Carson Triggs. I seem to be calling Triggs' name and Gavin Lindbergh's name a lot here for the Moorhead Spuds. They are logging a lot of ice time, and you can see why. Clearly, they're their most 2 talented players. As the puck now comes back into the Red Knight zone, played by number 14, Gavin Reed. Gavin now gives it up. And outlet pass, beautiful pass, right on the mark, but defensively, right there is number 4, Joe Schiller. And now here come the Spuds on the left side. Harper Bentz comes right in on McElroy, and he gobbles that up with his glove and holds on. Number 35, there he is. McElroy, the sophomore goaltender. He replaces, and I can't remember his name, forgive me, but he was a stellar goaltender for the last 3 years. On a Division I scholarship, so he's got some big shoes to fill, and we watched that. He didn't really save it, but I call that a save because he had the angle well enough to force that puck against the post. So I consider that good goaltending. And now an icing there on the Red Knights. They've had several of those tonight, which does not favor their chances. Look at the Red Knight bench. All right, face-off, number 15 for the Red Knights, that's Ryan Guerin. And he controls the puck, now getting chased. Guerin in the corner with number 10, Joe Courtney. They never blow the whistle. I remember as a kid watching North Stars games in the 70s, they would actually blow the whistle if you could freeze the puck along the boards. They just absolutely will not fall for those manipulations in hockey any longer. And now here come the Spuds as they come right back into the Red Knight zone. Centering pass, no one there for Moorhead. And the puck is cleared along the near boards by number 25 for the Red Knights. That's Maceo Phillips. And now back into the Red Knight zone. Ben Thompson to play it. He backhands it to number 6, Stewart. Stewart now along the boards, but the Red Knights intercept, but then it's intercepted right back by Thompson. To Marshall now on the near side. Centering pass goes off Stewart. Now puck loose in the middle, comes out to center ice. Played by Sarsland. He gets in, and that's going to be offsides on the Red Knights. Referee right on that. And he got back, maybe, but there was a player more in the foreground, just out of our camera view, that was way offsides. So face off just outside the blue line, 14:04 remaining. Period number 2. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Glad to bring it to you. Face-off won by the Spuds. Gavin Lindberg, who's got goal number 1. Quick shot from the short angle. Rebounds and caroms, and now a chance for the Red Knights. Marshall, what great balance on display. Pass just gets through. Steered away by Kai Weigel, the goaltender. Now, outlet pass. That is number 16 again. Triggs, right in. Shot misses the mark. Rebound goes to the corner now, and the Spuds come back away with it. Triggs, shot, goes wide right, taken by number 18, Thomas Schrader. Now pass in towards Lindberg with Yakish. Yakish clears it, now to number 14 for the Red Knights, Gavin Reed. Gavin tries to clear the puck, but kept in, and takes a big hit. Number 18, Thomas Schrader. And now the Red Knights come away with it at center ice. Stewart, nice nifty move, goes to the center. Back pass to Yakish, just misses it. Yakish has to force the puck into the zone while they'll change on that. And now the Spuds take over in their own zone, and they do get it to center ice, but it's taken over by the Red Knights. That is Stewart. Stewart come right in. Wrist shot off the post! My goodness! What a shot that was by number 6, Sarsland. That's 2 posts tonight, 1 for the Red Knights and 1 for the Spuds. If you are watching this hockey match, you don't even have to care which team wins. This is unbelievably great high school hockey as we have an icing call. Watch Sarsland. That is a big-time wrist shot, folks. Look at that form. Bang, off that post. Kai Weigel has no idea where that puck was. He never saw it. All right, here's the corner cam. Yeah, no, it's not over there, Kai, it's over there. I'm not making fun, it's just great hockey is what that is. Okay, now puck in the center zone here, played by number 23, Joe Garner, or Granner, I should say, now into the zone. Skated off, now shot, and out of play on the rebound. So I think that will come back into the Red Knight zone. Okay, they'll go to the right circle. Mason McElroy, the sophomore. Real first varsity experience this year. He's 2-2 on the year, playing very well. He's only given up the 1 goal. And now, right away, the Red Knights are having a difficult time sustaining pressure in the Spud zone. And the Spuds come right back. That huge wrist shot goes wide right. Big rebound off the backboards. Now the Red Knights take it over here in center ice. Nice little nifty back and forth again. And is that a late offsides call? No, we got a whistle. No, they're gonna have a penalty away from the play. Interference might be the preliminary call there. Against the Spuds is number 6. That's Cody Martinson, senior forward. He's in the penalty box with Santa Mick. chance for the Red Knights to go back up another goal here. Player advantage comes with 11:40 to go in period number 2. And right away,
assessed to the Spuds, number 6, Cody Martinson, 2 minutes for slashing.
slashing is the
Time
call.
of the penalty, 5:19. Martinson of the Spuds for slashing.
Martinson for slashing, 2 minutes, and there's 1:44 remaining, 11:23 in period number 1. And here comes the Red Knights now on the power play. Chance for them to get some offensive momentum. I feel like they really haven't had a lot of offense in quite a while in this matchup. Look at Yakish being able to control that pass, even though it was like at his shins, and that results in the puck being cleared. Now Sarzan getting harassed by number 16, that is. Again, Triggs seemingly everywhere for Moorhead. Really putting the pressure on the Red Knights here. And now the Red Knights have to regroup. 1:02 remaining in the player advantage. Marshall comes right in, and he gets pushed to the outer perimeter. Good defense there by number 15. That's Jack Arnold, the junior for Moorhead. Keeping that puck at the perimeter. Now Yakish in the slot. Wheels around in the corner. Looking for someone in the middle. Marshall is cruising. Sarzan with a quick wrist shot, and Weigel scoops it up with his left glove hand. Stops the clock at 10:21. Here's the replay shot. See the puck in the web of the mitt. Face off though to Kai Weigel's right. Our score still tied at 1. Puck comes right back. Weigel touches it just a little bit, but the Red Knights take over. Now they have control. Thompson now to Ristow. Ristow back to Thompson. Thompson wheels. Ristow takes the point now at 14. And oh, nice defensive play by number 3. Gavin Lindbergh got enough of the puck to force it out. And now there's just 20 seconds remaining in the player advantage. What an excellent power kill here for the Spuds. But a chance here for the Red Knights. That pass missed. Gotti, Ristow tried to get a shot from a very poor angle. Now Thompson controls it. Both teams at full strength in 2 seconds. Quick slap shot from Thompson goes wide right. Now they're at full strength. Thompson. Ristow blocked in front by number 5, Colby Creer for the Spuds. Spuds trying to clear, Red Knights trying to keep it in. Over on the far side, playing it for the Red Knights, that's Ben Norris, and the puck comes out back into the Red Knight zone. 9:20 now remaining. Period number 2, backhanded pass, and look at the forecheck by the Spuds. Ian Ness, they are very aggressive, and it really is causing problems for the Red Knights. Now Spuds in their own zone. Kept in by Yakish, right across the goal crease, right there to try to get a tip in was number 17 for the Red Knights. That's Caleb Koski. Now into the corner. Red Knights now applying a pressure of their own. Coming in with a big hit, number 17, Koski. And the Spuds manage the puck. And now look at the hustle there by number 27, Ian Ness. Now along the boards behind the net. Puck leaks out. And the Spuds still keeping it in, scraping over the Cody Martinson right in on McElroy. And now the Spuds applying the pressure. As 27, Ness comes out, and coming right in with the wrist shot right off the bench was number 22, Aaron Rearson. Just missing on the near side, wide left. Now into the corner. Puck comes out, Geertsen, he's just trying to clear it a little bit, because they need to change here. The Red Knights, that was a long shift. And now here come the Spuds. And one of the things I'm noticing is how quick the Spuds are on transition. They are quick to take that up. Now quick back pass, Red Knights. Just great hockey. If you like skating, look at that quick shot. And Weigel deflected it in front and then smothers it wisely, but what great action and a great opportunity there for the Red Knights. Whew, this is a skating affair. If you like good skating hockey, you've come to the right place. Look at that wrist shot by number 19, Brendan McMorrow, just a sophomore out there. But Weigel, the defense goal lead for the Spuds was right in position to make the save. So we're tied at 1 already, just 7:38 remaining in period number 2. No score in this period. We're still tied at 1. We'll redo the face-off to Kai Weigel's right. Weigel also a sophomore. All right, play behind the net. Stewart gets double teamed on the far side, and they just take the puck away. That's Triggs. And now the Red Knights throw it right back behind the goal. Picked up by number 23, that's Rearson. And here comes Gavin Lindberg. Centering pass, intercepted by Lervik for the Red Knights. Now it comes back out. Yakish, what a pass, puts it right on the stick of Stewart. But good defensive hockey there by number 8 for the Spuds. Andrew Searles prevents Stewart. Now taken over by the Spuds and kept in as the Spud goes down. Stewart with a chance. So much traffic in front there. You wonder about that wrist shot. He's right in front there. But boy, the Spuds are just in position. Oh, another post hit from way out. Third post tonight. 2 by the Red Knights, 1 by the Spuds. Does not get more exciting than this. And the Spuds clear the puck, and they're gonna call icing. Yes, they do, and that stops the clock. With 6:26 remaining, we're tied at 1. My goodness, so much fun here. Look at him get the position and that wrist shot all the way to the post. Fun stuff. Can't beat it, especially on a wintry December 10th night in the Twin Cities. Okay, nowhere else where I'd rather be. All right, now the Red Knights played in their own zone. Now Ristow being harassed by number 5, Colby Creer. Now the Spuds right in front and just missing. Right in front was number 27, Ian Ness. A little too much mustard on that. Oh, there's the quick pass. Tried to get it ahead to Dockman. It's a game of inches out there. Now quick outlet pass to Ness. Ness now backhands it in to number 19 in the zone is Bentz. Bentz now plays it around to the far side. One comes out from the boards, picked up by Yakish. Yakish, God, his passes are right on the mark, but unable to handle it with Ristow. And now the Spuds number 19, Harper Bentz has it. Behind the net, centering pass, and he got his stick on it. Number 13, that is Stahlberger, but not much. Good defense by the Red Knights. Wow. See, just those scoring opportunities are super exciting to call and watch. It's not all about scoring. Wow, look at that play. Coming right in, and look at McElroy catching his breath. You can see the sweat on the back of his neck. Right there as he was off balance and was able to maneuver his body back as his momentum was going right. He was able to get back to smother that puck just in time, wasn't he? There's the centering pass that I was talking about before, and number 13 was right there, Stahlberger. Just couldn't get enough on it because of the good defensive play by the Red Knights. Okay, play back underway, just under 5 minutes, 4:56 remaining. Great hockey action here. Moorhead out of the Mariucci Conference. Benilde out of the Metro West. Tied at 1 with 4:44 to go. Now right in the slot. Quick shot by number 10, Joe Corton, the junior. When their wrist shots hit the back of those boards, it's like a bomb went off. Reverberates throughout the building on both teams. All right, now on the near side, 4:19 remaining. Puck played behind the net as the Red Knights do finally clear it. It could be a chance. It's a skating contest at that point, and both Red Knights go down briefly as the Red Knights now wholesale change both the defense and the offense, and now the Spuds are trying to take advantage, and skating after it is number 22, Aaron Rearson. Now taken by Sarsland. Quick pass and wheeling back around is Ben Thompson being harassed by Gavin Lindberg. And look at the intensity of the Spuds. They are just relentless. Red Knights have their hands full tonight for sure. Score still tied at 1 now, 3.5 minutes remaining in period number 2. There is Thompson struggling as the forecheck continues for the Spuds, and now they do intercept the puck, a turnover in their own zone. Gavin Lindbergh right in front. Another chance as he gets pushed from behind. Goes down, puck still loose, dangerous time. McElroy makes the left save, makes another one. Puck still loose, behind the net. Play goes on, 2:56 remaining. Spuds still have it. Rebound pass, quick shot, another left pad save by McElroy, and another one by McElroy. My goodness. What great action by Mason McElroy. That's a highlight reel right there. Left pad save, left pad save. Ben Stewart right there. Puck behind the net, McElroy on his back, gets back up. Puck comes back in, and look at the pass off the boards, and then the one-timer right in, another left pad save. That was the most brilliant save. And then again, smothers it. Can't beat that action. All right, face off to the left of McElroy as everyone catches their breath. And you get the feeling they're tying a skate there. That's number 5, Colin Greer. And I don't think anybody's complaining. Even the referees are tired in a good way. They're not like tired. They're just exhausted, not exhausted, just great energy here. Face off now. Controlled by number 27, Ian Ness. Puck in front. Cleared by the Red Knights and just out into neutral ice. Now played by number 5, Colby Greer. Coming right in, splitting the defense, but getting Malachi crunch, and Ness. The follow-up was right there, and that puck went right over the crossbar. Puck in front again, fanning on his number 19, Bentz. And the puck comes back out as the Spuds are really dominating play here now, late in period number 2. Really taking over so far. Score still tied at 1 though. Yakish. Both teams getting their arms up every once in a while. Now puck in front, intercepted. That centering pass was well done, but no one there except the Spuds, number 4. That was Joe Schiller. As now the Spuds change on the fly. 1:46 remaining, and now a chance for the Red Knights as number 20 brings it across the line on the left side. Dockman comes right in and scores! Dockman! Takes it in on Kai Weigel. And beats him on the near side. And look at the angle he took, put the move on, got the space, held his ground, came right in, and the quick wrist shot went under the right arm and over the right pad, into the net. Red Knights take a 2-1 lead with 1:38, and here is our corner camera, and this is gonna be fun. Watch that. And in my opinion, it was how quick he decided to hit that wrist shot. Other players may have held it a tad longer, and he got rid of it, and that is pure talent. And that puts the Red Knights up 2-1 here with 1:26 remaining. And if you're a Red Knight fan, it's just what the doctor ordered, because they were getting dominated there for a while, it felt like. But you talk about a booster shot, that's exactly what they needed. Right in front of the goal by the Spuds. What a pass and what a shot, a bang, bang play. Number 20 gets the goal. Wyatt Tweet is his name, senior, 190-pound, 5'9" defenseman. And again, like most goals, the pass by number 22 made that play, Aaron Rearson. And you know, there's nothing McElroy could do. And just like that now, with 1:07 remaining, we're tied at 2, and from the corner camera, beautiful camera footage there, folks. Bang! I could watch that all day. So much fun. such great hockey here at the rec center. Now comes Stewart right in. Oh my goodness, he had the move, he had the play. A wide open net, just couldn't finish it. Now the Spuds back on the other end, 46 seconds remaining, behind the net. They are buzzing now again. This is like high school tournament intensity here. Now the puck gets cleared back into the Spud zone. It's gonna be an icing call, and that's the whistle, and that comes with 31.7 seconds. Watch this. Stewart, he went left, fake right, and if he could just have controlled the puck, he would have had it that close. All right, 31.7, face off in the Red Knight zone, controlled back to the point to Joe Schiller, number 4. Intercepted by, oh my goodness, what is that whistle for? Because there was a chance for the Red Knights, and we got a penalty coming up, and it's gonna come against the Red Knights. Sarsland is gonna visit Santa. Santa Mick is there. That's where you confess your sins. 24.9 seconds to go. I didn't see that. That was away from the play, so I will try to be quiet when the PA announcer announces it, because it'll be news to me. Okay, but meanwhile, 21 seconds. Here we go.
The Red Knights, number 6, Tristan Sarsland, 2 minutes for roughing.
2 minutes for roughing. I didn't see it.
35. Sarsland to the Red Knights.
So 2-minute power play, unless the Spuds score here with 11 seconds, 9 seconds to go, they will start period number 3 in the power play, but here the puck comes back in, 2 seconds remaining, puck at neutral ice, and there is the buzzer signaling the end of period number 2. We're tied at 2. Come on back for period number 3. Glad you're with us.
It costs so little to teach a child to love, and so much to teach him to hate. These simple but profound words from our founder have been guiding Boys Town in our work with kids and families for over a century. Today, the ideals of equality and respect are at the core of each parenting strategy you'll find at boystown.org/parenting. Whether you're a parent, grandparent, or guardian of a toddler, teen, or someone in between, we've got parenting guides, articles, videos, tools, and quick tips on a variety of subjects, all developed with love by Boys Town's experts.
Teach me respect.
Teach me patience.
Teach me kindness. Teach me love.
Visit boystown.org/magnet today to receive your Teach Love Magnet. It's a great reminder that the change we want to see in our world begins at home, and Boys Town is there to help along the way.
Welcome back to the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. We are about to begin the 3rd period of this super exciting non-conference boys hockey game featuring Moorhead and Benilde-St. Margaret's. We're tied at 2. I am Robert Christensen. You are watching ParkTV 16 Sports on location. And for those that care, there is the Moorhead's upcoming schedule, and they have a game right away tomorrow at 3 o'clock at Buffalo. They were on the bus on their way down when the snowstorm hit. There was supposed to be a girls' game that we were going to bring you before. They canceled that with Holy Family, but since Moorhead was halfway here and they have a game tomorrow, we're here and we're glad you're with us as well. And play is underway, and the Spuds now control the puck into the Benilde zone. That's number 16 with it, Carson Triggs. And now here comes Stewart for the Red Knights. Quick fake, goes to his backhand and tried to get it in, but what great defense. And now there's going to be a whistle early, and I should remind all of us, including myself, that the Spuds were on, the Benilde's on the power play, or no, excuse me, Moorhead was, as we watched Stewart on a shorthanded attempt. I'm not sure he intended that fake. I'm not sure. Yeah, he did get a penalty, and I'm not sure why. It looked to me that he went down on his own, but nevertheless, that's going to even it out now. Holding is the call. That was a little touchy, I felt. So now both teams at full strength, but after about another minute, the Spuds will have a 40-second player advantage. We have 16:20 to go here, period number 3. We're tied at 2. And now on the left side, that's number 20 for the Red Knights, Dockman, and he comes in almost. Yakish with a quick wrist shot, deflected in front. Now into the corner along the sideboards, taking a big hit, Mitchell Dockman for the Red Knights. Centering pass, picked up by Thompson. Ben Thompson, now he sends it around the boards into the corner behind the net. Now it comes back out to the near side, and the puck makes its way all the way down, and icing will be the call. And this time against Moorhead, and they haven't had a lot of icing calls. If you look at McElroy warming up for what promises to be a huge period number 3 for that sophomore kid. He's playing very well tonight, getting a lot of great experience here early. First season as the starting goaltender. He's acquitted himself very well. Okay, here come the Spuds. 15:40 remaining. McElroy sends that puck with his pad into the corner. Now behind the net it is. Picked up by Marshall. Marshall, now he gets double teamed. The Spuds, another turnover in the Red Knight zone, and that puck gets deflected out of play. And is that gonna be in the zone or out of the zone? It's gonna be in the zone. That went off the Red Knight's stick. As we look at Santa, Mick, he's a friend of mine. I'm not making fun. He's a good guy, really great guy, actually. Longtime supporter of Benilde. And now, Red Knights now at full strength for 40 seconds. On the shorthanded attempt, that was Triggs along with his counterpart, Lindberg. It's the Lindberg and Triggs show for the Spuds here. Now Marshall. Backhanded pass off the boards to Yak as he comes into the near circle. Backhanded back to Marshall. Now across rink back to Stewart. Good passing there by the Red Knights. Thompson in front of the goal. Wow, what a pass and a goal to Marshall. My goodness, that was so clean. That's the word that comes. Look at that. The no-look backhanded pass. Kai Wagel never saw it. Adam Marshall, number 9. Look at the smile. But the pass, folks, by Stewart was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Great camera work there by Alora. Another quick shot. So Yakish and Stenger get the assists. And Benilde now up 3-2 in their home rink. They're 2-3 coming into this, trying to get to 500. Still very early in the season. And that's got to feel good because they were dominated, I would say, for the majority of period number 2. Good for them to get out with a good start here at home. Must have been a nice, good conversation there in the intermission, I can only imagine, because the Red Knights look a lot better here at the outset of period number 3 as we approach 14 minutes remaining. And now here comes Stewart, Tristan Stewart, breaks the puck out on the far side. Yakish tried to get it to number 21, Ben Norris. Now puck loose in front, backhanded. Oh my goodness, he was wide open, number 18, Bristow. But number 15, Ryan Gearin couldn't quite get the pass. It was deflected in front by the Spuds, and now they clear the puck, and that should be an icing call. And that's the second icing call, and that is an indicator that the Red Knights now are starting to dominate more. As now it's the Spuds trying to get relief by clearing the puck just to catch their breath and stop the pressure. As we look at the head coach for the Spuds, that is John Ammerman. They've come a long way. That's a good 4.5-hour bus trip. And they're going to play right away again, an hour back towards home in Buffalo tomorrow at 3. All right, play back underway, 13.5 minutes remaining. Gotti on the near side, bounces it to himself as he skates after it. Weigel back to stop the play. He brings it around the near sides, kept in though by number 4, Lervik. Now the Spuds break it out. And it's intercepted by Gotti as he slaps it back into the Spud zone. As the defensemen change on the fly for the Red Knights. Now here come the Spuds on the near side. That's number 13, Justin Stahlberger. And Stahlberger plays it into the corner, chased by number 22, that's Rearson. Now played by Lervik for the Red Knights. Now just under 13 minutes remaining in period number 1. If you're just joining us, the game was tied at 2 going into period number 3, and the Red Knights on a beautiful goal right in front. Gorgeous pass, made it 3-2. And now McMorrow spins, backhanded pass right on Lervik's stick. Now Lervik off the skate of McMorrow, puck loose at center ice. Still controlled by Ben Thompson as he plays it along the boards at center ice. McMorrow chasing it. Now Stewart picks it up, tries to bring it in the zone, intercepted by number 19. That is Harper Bentz. Bentz now to the near side. That's number 6, Cody Martinson in the corner. Centering pass deflected by McMorrow. Now to the far side, played by the Spuds is number 6. That's Cody Martinson, and his shot gets deflected and out of play into the net. And now a little pushing and shoving at the far end, outside of our camera angles. We look at Ian Ness, 27. He's been a thorn in the Red Knights side all night long. Very effective player, 2-7 is. He'll take a blow on the side, as we used to say when I used to play sports. All right, controlled by the Spuds. Quick shot from inside the circle, taken by Triggs. Now still in the zone, played by number 21. That is Colin Baumgartner. And now the Spuds take it over. Skating it in is number 4, Joe Schiller. Plays it off the backboards. Now Risto. Centering pass wide open and blocked in front. Rebound. McElroy with the save. And a goal by the Spuds. I didn't see it go in. But that was just a swarming play by those 5 guys right there, didn't they? Just relentless pressure. Shot. McElroy gives up the rebound, and that's what he's going to have to learn to do, is swallow up those rebounds. And it just, still didn't see it going on the replay. But it looks like number 18, he's getting the pats on the back, Thomas Schrader. Let's see if the corner camera can reveal how this puck got in there. Rebound, stick save, rebound, and it just came in, didn't he? He was able just to get it on. I think it got on a stick. And it just sort of hopped over McElroy. So now we're tied at 3 with 11:20 to go. Play back underway. Back and forth. What a great hockey game this is. And I don't think I'm overstating it. This feels like state tournament hockey. It certainly looks like it. Just super great hockey. Okay, here come the Red Knights. Quick wrist shot. Goes into the corner. Now out, Sarsland's gonna tee it up with a wrist shot. Goes wide right. You can hear it all the way up here where I'm situated. Behind the stands here at about the blue line on the Red Knights side, or the Red Knights side. Now comes back is Thompson. Quick turn, and he sees Marshall all by himself. Brings it over the blue line, wide open, misses the pass there. I thought he should have rushed it in there. He allowed the Spuds to catch up, didn't he? Coming right in on the short side, still with the puck, is number 22, that's Rearson. Tried to get it to number 5 at the point, Cody Creers, he slaps it back behind the net. And now back out at center ice, played by Joe Schiller as he slaps it in, and they'll change on the fly there. And Yakish now gets it to Stewart, along behind the boards to number 14, Gavin Reed. Reed now to the near side, Yakish off the glass, taken down by number 19, that's Brendan McMorrow. Now Marshall, back to Stewart, try to get it back to Marshall. Now in the zone, played by number 14, Gavin Reed. Now in the corner, Stewart. Stewart now fighting for it, gets double teamed, puck comes away, and now a chance for Moorhead. They don't have the numbers though as he goes down. Oh, they're gonna call the penalty. And Yakish is not happy. And I don't blame him, because he's looking right at the ref going, I'm not tripping him. I'm not tripping him. And the ref called him for tripping. And I don't think he was, but let's see. Let's see here. Boy. I don't know. I don't know. It was close. I think he was acting there a little bit, but he sold it. Yakish knew it too. I don't mean to laugh. It's just, I don't think it's funny. It's just, you can see what was happening there, and I don't know. But the Spud sold the ref, didn't he? So now the power play advantage for Moorhead. That comes with about 9:20 to go, so we're already 1:40 into it, and we're tied at 3. So critical point in the game here for both teams, I feel. Centering pass gets through all the way out to center ice. 1:30 remaining in the player advantage. 9 minutes remaining in the game. Now in front, number 19, that is Harper Bentz. Shot misses the mark off the backboards. Now played at the point by number 23. That's Joe Grammer. His shot. McElroy got the pad on it, although I think he tried to save the puck when it was outside the pipes, but nevertheless, still a nice play by him. Now picked up by number 22. That's Rearson. Quick pass shot off the backboards and cleared nicely by number 3, Mason Stenger. And that comes with 50 seconds remaining in the player advantage. 8:20 remaining in period number 3. We're tied at 3. Now in come the Spuds. Quick go. Nice defense there by Stewart. Wrist shot blocked in front by number 14, Gavin Reed. Another wrist shot at McElroy. Smothers that right down low as number 15, Jack Arnold, was going for the 5 holes. We go to the corner camera. That is number 22, Rearson, with the shot. And it did. I think I was right there. McElroy saved the puck when it was way outside the net. Turned out okay for him, though. 18 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Time for one more rush with 7:48 to go in the period. Deflected in front. Now comes all the way into the zone. Chasing it is number 18, Thomas Schrader, along with number 4, Bjorn Lervik for the Red Knights. Chance now for the Spuds as they do set it up. Now both teams at full strength. Spuds still keep pressure on. Now picked up by number 14, Gavin Reed for the Red Knights. Gavin Reed now brings it out into neutral ice. He's got ice and space. Comes in with a wrist shot. Wow, that was a quick shot. And Weigel got his pad on it just in time and deflects it out of play. Watch this shot, folks. Bang! And there's pace on that as he got his right pad. Great images there. Face off, quick shot by number 23, Peter Geertsen. Another pad save by Weigel. Both these goaltenders have put on a great show tonight. 7 minutes now, close to that remaining. Shot comes all the way around. It was so hard that number 8 could not keep it in at the point for the Spuds. Andrew Searles, and it comes all the way back behind the net. 6:55 remaining. Both teams at full strength. We're tied at 3 in period number 3. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports on location, and we're gonna have a whistle from behind the play. And now some pushing in the corner, and the refs are quick to come over and put out any potential fires. And we're gonna have a face-off just outside the blue line. Clock stopped at 6:48, period number 3. Face-off controlled by the Spuds. Now into the near side, number 23, Joe Grammer for the Spuds. Puck comes behind the net and McElroy. Centering pass right in front for Gavin Lindbergh, and he had a chance, but he couldn't get it. Now another centering attempt by number 16, Carson Triggs. Triggs now, no, that's number 18, Schrader, and that puck goes out of play, and we're gonna have a face-off. It's gonna remain in the Red Knight zone. Take a deep breath, folks. We're tied at 3 with 6:23 to go. High intensity here at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park on a snowy, wintry night. Doesn't get more Minnesota than this, does it? North versus Metro. Mid-December. Oh, down goes the Spud. No call on the play. And they play on. Now back in his own zone. Number 5, that's Ben Thompson. Thompson now long outlet pass, deflected by number 18, Thomas Schrader. Now played by number 6, that is Tristan Sarsland. Sarsland still with it, pass to Stewart, gets behind the guy. What a great stick handle, comes right in on Weigel, and he makes the save. Wow. Talk about stick handling. Look at that, gets around the player, then goes from his left to his right, it's like a crossover dribble in basketball. Just couldn't get enough on it as we take a look at him as he adjusts his gloves. Look at that shot by Thompson. And not a bad guy to take it out on. Gavin Lindbergh is a great player for Moorhead. Him along with Carson Triggs has been the momentum, the engine on this offensive team for Moorhead, in my opinion. All right, now Yakish intercepts it. Now across the blue line, 5.5 minutes remaining. Played by number 4, Joe Schiller. Gives it up to 19, Harper Bentz. Bentz now tries to get in the blue line, taps it with his hand, comes down into the boards, behind the net to the left of McElroy. 4 players in there, coming out with it, now picked up by Ian Ness. Ian Ness now being harassed by Bjorn Lervik for the Red Knights. Now it's taken away by number 15, Ryan Guerin. Guerin now gets it to Lervik. Lervik now at center ice with number 8, Gotti. Gotti comes in, left side, gets double teamed. The puck just somehow trickles right back to the goaltender, Kai Weigel, and he smartly smothers it. And that brings a stoppage at 4:51 remaining. We're tied at 3 as we watch Mr. Gotti come right in. And he wasn't able to get much mustard on that shot. Easy save for Weigel. Now Sarzan, and the backhanded pass is intercepted by number 22, Aaron Rearson. Now Rearson skates it in. He's got number 13 alongside him, Justin Stahlberger, but now it's coming back the other way as they are on the fly. Left side, quick wrist shot, and a save, and he holds on to it with 4:30 to go. That was number 9, Adam Marshall, coming in with all kinds of momentum on the left side. The left-handed shooter gets the wrist shot, but Kai Weigel had the angle, makes the save, and corrals that rebound, causing a face-off to his right with 4.5 minutes to go. Puck controlled by the Red Knights. Oh, did he keep it in? Just barely. But that was enough of a dribble for the for the Spuds to take over now. Now they got a chance to give and go. Oh my goodness, McElroy, he likes to give up those 45-degree angles. And now the defenseman slows down, and the shot on the near breakaway by number 18, Michael Ristow. And now the rebound shot by 21. Ben Norris goes over the crossbar behind the net off the boards, and the Spuds are able to manage it to central ice. Now we're under 4 minutes. Back into the zone is number 20 with it, Brendan McMorrow. That shot gets deflected. Now in front, McMorrow loses control, goes into the corner. He controls it once again. Now to the near side, Yakish. Yakish to the wrist shot. Goes wide right off the backboards, rebounds, and comes all the way out, and that's gonna be icing on Moorhead. That brings a round of applause from the partisan crowd here at the rec center. As we watch that last shot and the deflection off the shoulder, Ristow, and then the quick centering pass as well, came right out through it, Yakish. But the Spuds, they're in great defensive position, aren't they? Just great hockey by both players. There's nothing better than watching 2 well-coached with good talent on both sides play hockey. What a treat this has been. 3:15 to go. Now the Spuds. Ooh, that was a little weak pass, and it could have been intercepted, and it was, but not inside the blue line. Now it's being brought in again by number 19, Brendan McMorrow. McMorrow still has it. Pass now into the corner. Oh, and not at the point. Sarsland was a little late getting over, but there is McElroy with a great outlet pass. Heads up by the goaltender. His head is in the game. He's not going to sleep way back here while the play is going down there. Really appreciate what McElroy did there as the goaltender. That could have worked out very well as he hit his teammate at the blue line of the Spuds. But there's now a stoppage right here. Look at this heads-up play, folks. That's a player whose head is in the game. Beautiful. All right, face-off to Kai Weigel's right, taken by number 15, Ryan Gearin. Controlled by the Spuds, and it comes all the way down. Another icing call. That's going to come with 2:31 remaining. And so now it's really kind of turning into a little chess match here, isn't it? As we look at Brady Yakish, displaying a little bit of frustration. Red Knights are 2 and 3. They don't want to go down 2 and 4. They've got a tough game coming up against the Cretan Durham Hall Raiders. All right, face-off controlled by the Red Knights. Quick shot, giving up the rebound was Weigel. Puck loose in front, another shot taken by number 21, Dockman. Now puck loose behind the net. Pushing and shoving in front. Ristow jousting in front for position as the puck is being played behind the boards. There you can see Ristow. Now he'll go in the corner to try to play it out. Puck still in the Spud zone. I look at the clock, 2 minutes remaining. Now the puck makes it out to center ice, played by number 22, that's Aaron Rearson. Now Yakish, the steady leader, comes right in with a nice wrist shot low, and that causes a save and a face-off as number 20 for the Red Knights, Mike Mitchell Dockman, goes down. And he's talking. Here's Yakish. Watch that move. What great balance he has that allows him to make those moves. And Weigel, he looks relieved too. Both these goaltenders, they should get together for a soda afterwards. They're both faced the same relentless pressure. It's called trauma bonding, I believe. Okay, back. Face off now into the center ice. 1:37 remaining. Clock counting down here. We'll have overtime if they can't get it figured out here in the next minute and a half. Now puck back behind the net, played by Thompson. Scoots it along the boards to Adam Marshall. Marshall now pass to McMorrow. McMorrow gets pushed from behind, no call. Now puck in the corner, played by Lindbergh for the Spuds. 1:12 remaining. Now here comes, and intercepted now. Sarsland to the near side, Yakish. Yakish off the boards, tries to lead it ahead for Stewart, a little too far. Now picked up by number 4, Joe Schiller. Schiller now gets it over to number 4. No, that is Schiller. Schiller still has it. Intercepted by the Red Knights right in front. Adam Marshall was at the doorstep. Just couldn't get a stick on it. Looking for a tip-in goal here late. We're under a minute, 44 seconds. Now Adam Marshall spins. Now Stewart behind the net, tries to pass it over the crossbar to a rushing number 21, Ben Norris. And now here come the Spuds, and it's going to be an icing call with 29.2. Watch this pass, folks. Honest to goodness, this is the best hockey ever. Look at that. Pure entertainment. That could have been a high stick, though, on Rearson. Way too much fun. Looking at the fans there, it's a nail biter. You can see a little nervousness on some of the players, the fans there, no question about it. And now we have a timeout on the ice. 29.2 seconds as we look at the Metro West. Early here in the regular season, Chaska 5-0-0, 2-0. Benilde 2-2, all non-conference. They are 2-3 overall. And just looking to see how that came about. They won their first game against Tilbury. Always a perennial champion on the east side of the Metro. Then they lost to Hermantown, which is a suburb basically of Duluth. Very strong program. Then they beat Eden Prairie. And then they lost to Wayzata 1-0. So look at those 4 teams, 4 of the best teams in the state of Minnesota. Benilde's playing, and now they're playing Moorhead, and they're really kind of low on their standings as I was looking. They play the likes of Roseau, East Grand Forks, Roro, Bemidji, Crookston, Thief River Falls. That's called the Mary Uchi Conference. Of course, that's named after the famous Golden Gopher Mariucci, which is the arena that they play at is named after. Great communities up there. I've been to Roseau and Warroad. It'd be fun to go. I've never seen a hockey game up there. That would be fun. When is ParkTV 16 Sports gonna do a road trip to Roseau, Paul? I don't know. All right, we're underway here. 18 seconds, game tied. Red Knights controlling it in the Spud zone. Stewart comes right towards the net. Now played, centering pass, and a chance for Sarsland. His wrist shot goes wide right. 3 seconds remaining, and the puck's coming out to neutral ice, and that should do it. And almost. Looking at these two players having a little conversation about what they're going to do tomorrow. Yep, this is like a boxing match, folks. We are in a war, and this is the end of regulation. We're tied at 2, and Paul, I don't think they re-ice surfaced it. Nope. All right, so it's going to be a 3-minute intermission here, and then a 8-minute overtime. And is it sudden death, Paul? Sudden death, so stay tuned to ParkTV 16 Sports. It promises to be some of the best hockey of the year coming up in 3 minutes. Stay tuned.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier. I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports. We're in overtime, 8 minutes, sudden death. We're tied at 3. I'm Robert Christensen, and right off the initial face-off, a quick whistle and an icing call right away against Moorhead as Weigel comes over to the corner, right into our corner camera, taking a deep breath. High anxiety, intensity here at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park on a beautiful snowy December evening in the Twin Cities metro area. Glad you're with us. Watching some of the best high school hockey you'll ever see anywhere. Here come the Red Knights now, right to left. That is Tristan Sarsland, number 6 with the puck. Plays it behind the net. No, that is Sarsland on the near side. I misidentified that player. That was number 5, excuse me, Ben Thompson, of course. And the puck comes back out, and here's a 2-on-1. Marshall back, deflected in front, and what a great defensive play by number 23, Joe Grammer, for their Spuds, and off the point from out wide was Brady Yakish. You can't believe it. Look at that shot, folks. Oh my goodness, it makes your heart stop. Watch this. Oh, this was just before, wasn't it? It was. Yikes, that's the 4th post tonight. Egads. Okay, here come the Red Knights and a quick glove save by Kai Weigel. I'm just trying to process all of this. 6:56 to go here in overtime. Sudden death. Moorhead, after a long bus ride in the snowstorm, has managed to get to overtime. Both teams with nearly identical records, both with 2 wins on the season. And Moorhead now in the Red Knight zone, but it's taken away in their own zone. And the pass to the near side, that is Ristow. Drop pass to Norris. His quick shot. Pad save, gives up the rebound, but he did it in a nice angle. Now the centering pass. No one home there for the Red Knights. Now puck played behind the zone by number 20. That is Mitchell Dockman. And now puck coming away with it is Michael Ristow. At the point, Gavin Reed sends it along the boards behind the net, comes all the way back around, and now here comes Ian Ness along with number 6. That's Cody Martinson for Moorhead, but intercepted, cross-ring pass, leads it for Ristow. Is it gonna be icing? It is. Just couldn't quite catch up to it, could he? that brings a stoppage in play with 6:02 remaining in overtime. We're tied at 3. Look at the Red Knight bench. Just about everyone standing over there. Face off. Mason McElroy's right. That shot gets deflected out of play behind the net. And I think they're discussing who that went off of, because, yep, they're going to bring it outside the zone, as they're going to say that went off a Red Knight. And I don't see a lot of protests, or excuse me, off the Spuds. So that's a break for the Red Knights. And in to take the face off for the Red Knights is Drew Stewart against number 3, Gavin Lindberg, and won by Stewart. Played around to the near side, missed the mark to Adam Marshall, and it gets sent back into the Red Knight zone. Under 6 minutes to play in overtime. Ben Thompson now behind the net. Nice spin move to get away from the forecheck. Now he plays along the glass. Batted down by number 23, Joe Grammer, and now comes right in. Coming in for the Red Knights. Sticking his neck in there was Drew Stewart. Unable to come up with it. Almost trying to will that puck into the net, wasn't he? Now Brady Yakish, the captain, steady leader out there on defense. And that puck gets sent back. Yakish now back to play it against number 18 was Thomas Schrader. Now the quick shot by Lindberg for the Spuds. Puck goes up into the I-beams and the rafters there, and that's going to draw a whistle. And the referee, as we watch this replay, is Drew Stewart. Dino Ciccarelli-like coming right in there. Great hockey action. So much fun to watch. All right, now Red Knights in their own zone. Face off to Mason McElroy's right. Sophomore's been hanging in there in his first season as starter for the Red Knights. Now that puck, they're gonna wave off the icing. So a break for the Red Knights, I would say there. Now picked up by number 20 in the corner, that's Dockman. Dockman tried to center, no, there's Dockman now with it, spinning around. Now Risto back there, playing for the Spuds is number 5, Creer, and now coming away with it is number 19, that is Harper Bentz. Bentz flying at center ice, pass to his left, and the shot on the goal! Wins it for Moorhead. On a give and go, back to number 19, Harper Bentz gets the game winner with 4:36 remaining in overtime. That's gonna send home a disappointed crowd. As you can see, number 19 point to the assist man. And that's gonna do it for us at the Rec Center. A disappointing loss for the Red Knights as they let it go 4-3 in overtime. Let's listen to the final announcement here on that goal. As we look at the replay. And that's the guy I wanted to identify, number 22, Aaron Rearson. What a great pass to that man, number 19, Harper Bentz, as he gets the game winner. And they win it 4-3. The Spuds are gonna go to 3-3. Benilde's gonna go to 2-3. And so for Paul Broden, our producer, and Cam, Laura, and everyone connected with ParkTV 16 Sports, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.